Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the G&T podcast.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Back active, yeah?
We're back active.
Back active. I like that top. Where'd you get it?
This top?
Yeah, that top.
I'm glad you asked.
Thought I'd
This
never
is,
ask.
well, first of all, welcome back to G&T podcast.
Welcome.
We're a wee bit late this week, but we're still here consistently.
Yeah, Travis fell down the stairs.
Yeah. I fell down the stairs and couldn't podcast.
No.
But we're back anyways. Just a quick reminder, please subscribe. Please join our Patreon. And if you've done all them things already, why not buy our merch? We just ask for things here. But yeah, this is one of them. This is a Get Back to Me jumper. GBTM stands for Get Back to Me. And if you look at Gordon here, he's wearing actually the best seller, which is the Dole Merchant brand.
I'm actually sampling at the moment the Dole Merchant sweatshirt. It's black, it's really comfortable, it's warm. I'm wearing it because I am king of the Dole Merchants, and I shall be addressed as such.
He is the number one Dole Merchant.
Number one.
And Dole Merchants is kind of becoming our brand a wee bit.
Yeah,
And,
we're all for it.
I'm not just saying this, but the material is really good.
No, it is. It's really
like
good.
really good.
This
is a large for size reference. Gordon's wearing a medium. The large is kind of depends on your frame. I'm not massive. Well, I know you guys think I'm massive.
This is killing him. No, not to say that. Like
yeah,
it's killing him.
It's snug fit. This large. Take from that what you will.
Ooh, saucy. To everybody on the Patreon, Travis is a machine. Oh God, imagine that being over you at night.
Gordon can't do that face. If
I can't.
Knows they call out my name trend, where you go. Gordon physically cannot pull that face for some reason, and we have tried and tried. And
he's really shocked. He's really shocked that I can't do it because I could do most things. I just like
it's just a squint in it.
I can't. Like
you really can't do it.
I'm trying. Like my brain just doesn't work. Like so.
It's all that Botox.
Fucking wish. So I have two lines on my forehead. You could drive a Lewis across. Do you know what I mean? Like. But yes, this the material is great. If you want to purchase it, it's in Travis's bio, or alternatively, go to www.teespring.com/GT store and you'll find it there. I would highly recommend. They're snug, and I can't really say anymore. I've been accused of wearing the same jumper for 3 days. No, I just have 3 of them.
And now you can get away with wearing the same jumper because it's our brand.
Yeah, coupled with the fact that I have multiple ones and we have a wash machine. Shocker.
But yeah, guys, thanks to everyone that did buy it. If you did buy it, please send us a picture. We'd love to put it on Instagram and show you off.
Yes.
Actually, today it's Patrick's Day special.
St. Patrick's Day, the man that drove the snakes from Ireland. Yes, there is
not all of them.
There's fucking plenty of them, I tell you that. Plenty of them on the old TikTok, on the internet.
This obviously won't go up on Patrick's Day, but we're shooting it on Paddy's Day. Yeah, there we go.
Shout out to Maria.
Could you keep that on
for the whole fucking thing?
Yeah, you don't have to, but
no, because you're going to make
it look really funny in the clips.
You're going to make it a thumbnail. I know you're going to make it a thumbnail. Like, man, listen to this.
Do you want to pose for the thumbnail right now? That's the thumbnail.
Right, I have no problem. He does all the work. He writes it. He edits it. He directs it. The whole.
I get to make the thumbnails.
He makes the thumbnail of me looking like this. Like the most unsexiest pose. Like I don't care what goes on the internet to a certain extent, but like when I look like I just finished licking windows, there's a point like call stop.
When I'm making the thumbnails, I'm kind of like,
how can I look good? How can he look bad? That's
what looks the most enticing. Like what face makes it look like you're reacting to the topic. So if I say it's influencers traveling abroad and I see like one of you like giving out, that's what I'm going for. But then the last one was what the hell was it? But yeah, look, let's move on.
Also, as I like to regularly do in these podcasts, I like to give Sarah Connolly a big thank you for being a fantastic supporter. Sarah, kisses, hugs.
Sarah, thank you.
Say kisses and hugs to Sarah.
Kisses and hugs to you, Sarah.
Good man. Thank you.
But everyone is protesting in town. Not everyone, but everyone's kind of relaxed and lazy and just drinking. But it's fine.
Are you talking about Herbert Park?
Is it Herbert Park?
It was Herbert Park, yeah. An RTE. There was I don't think there was a very big crowd at it. I don't think there was much disorder. I think there was.
It wasn't crazy like the last one?
No, there was only a small number of arrests, and I think it was policed well.
Huh.
But again, there's elements within it that don't conform to the normal narrative.
Yeah.
You know, they're using it as an entry point for their views.
Okay.
I'm not entirely up to speed on it, so it would be ill-judged of me to comment.
Okay. Overall, though, the impression I'm getting is everyone's just kind of enjoying themselves. There doesn't seem to be as much people going around like filming the crowds either and being like, "What lockdown" or whatever. So it's a bit more relaxed, would you say? The vibe is a bit more relaxed, as Paddy say.
I'll be honest, I didn't really see much of it. It wasn't in the news, so there wasn't that much disorder. That's all I can say on the topic, really.
Yeah. Well, that's basically what's happening. Joe Biden is asking for more vaccines.
He was on a Zoom call with Micheál Martin this evening.
Sorry, Micheál Martin is asking for more vaccines.
He was on a Zoom call with one.
So funny. Do you know what he said?
No.
So everyone was like, Micheál Martin should ask Joe Biden for more vaccines, and there's this whole like Irish romanticism for a while. You know, obviously with Joe Biden and stuff. And they had this really heartwarming talk where Joe Biden just, you know, praised Ireland and spoke about Mayo and his family and the relationship between Ireland and stuff.
I see where this is going.
And then when it came down to, like, you know, giving us extra vaccines, they were just like, well, we're in the same boat as you, so we'll see in a few months.
Joe, it's like sending that risky text and being left unseen.
It's so funny because they did all the spiel and the Irish stuff, and then it just got to that, and they were just like, "Well, you know, we'll see."
Can't really do much for you.
But the AstraZeneca one got AstraZeneca got cancelled. You know,
man using internet speak. For anyone that's out there, AstraZeneca, there was
is it Zeneca or Zenka?
Zeneca, I think, either or.
Okay. It's the vaccine?
Yes, my brain has gone dead. The vaccine caused blood clotting in a few people in Norway and another country, I'm unsure of which. So the vaccine distribution was stopped as further investigation was warranted. Now, this is a bit of a joke, considering if you read the back of a Panadol packet or the contraceptive pill that women take, blood clotting is a side effect of it.
Yeah.
And like doctors prescribe the contraceptive pill to women for like to regulate their hormones, and it's just like that could cause blood clotting, but drive on. Whereas they're given a vaccine now and everyone is losing their mind because it causes blood clots. Now it has been declared safe by the EMA, European Medicines.
That's recent, right?
This evening.
Yeah,
6 o'clock.
Very fresh news.
Yeah, so
getting here first.
So it's going back into circulation, but the problem now, there's been a dip. Like there's been a dip of people getting the vaccine, so it's trying to get the logistics back up and running now again. Like, so we're still behind, but I just think, not that it wasn't information that shouldn't have been out there, because obviously all information needs to be out there, but I think it kind of undermines people's confidence in the vaccine when they say, it may cause blood clots.
Yeah.
Like most medicines may cause blood clots. If you read the packaging, like that is a side effect. Like, so I don't think really that.
Did anyone actually die from it? Or?
I don't think so. I'm unsure, but I'm open to correction on that matter. But no, I don't think so. I think it was like
so what is the risk of blood clotting with the AstraZeneca?
What do you mean?
So I believe the pill has something like, I can't even remember the stats, but it was something like,
as far as I know, 4 people got blood clots out of, I think, was it a couple of million? I'm unsure. I'm sorry now for my figures being unsure. I just didn't have a chance to prepare for this.
That's
for some reason.
That's my fault.
Yeah, always. But yeah, no, I think it was in around 2 or 3 million. I think. I'm unsure. So from my reading, like, you've more of a chance getting a blood clot from the pill. Like,
yeah, and you know what? Doesn't every drug carry some sort of side effect and risk?
That's exactly it.
Blood clotting is quite a serious one, but
do you know what I want to get? Do you know what I want to get into now? Right. So people out there that are, I'm not getting the vaccine. You don't know what's in that.
Here we go.
These are the same people that will go to Michael down the road to get something he made in his shed.
Yeah.
And they'll either snort it or intake it. But like, that's fine. He made it in his shed. He's sound.
Oh yeah.
But like, but these same people, these same people. Oh, the box has fallen. Sorry for the technical.
A lot of influencers do that as well, though.
But it's nuts. Like, they'll turn around and they'll say, "Oh, well, I'm not taking that," but like they won't take a vaccine or a drug produced by a company who's regulated. Yes, before anyone jumps in the comment section and says, "Oh yeah, but this pharmaceutical company did this and they've been sued and this did this." This happens. I'm aware of that, but like I'd rather get my pharmaceuticals from a registered, safe, regulated company than a guy who wears a full matching tracksuit and delivers in a plastic bag on the back of a moped. Like, you know.
There's something really serious about you getting serious into topic and wearing that ridiculous hat.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I'm just imagining how it looks. But no, genuinely, like,
no, it's so true. But it's the same with people that are really kind of religious about their healthy lifestyles.
Let's not even talk about the people that are into religion.
Yeah, not even religion. Put that aside. But their healthy lifestyles and, you know, fitness and stuff, and then they just go out and get taking all sorts of gear on the weekend. Plenty of that going on for sure.
I personally don't partake in it.
Yeah, me neither. We're clean boys in this house. But yeah, that's so is Ireland back on track, or are we still behind?
No, I think we've secured 2.2 million doses of the vaccine to come in the second quarter of 2021. However, if that's still on track to previous guidelines, I don't know. I can't really comment on it. Don't have the figures to hand, but yeah, so we're getting 2.2 million extra, and I suppose when AstraZeneca comes back into full production as it was, I think, you know, we'll be going well. However, I know 10% have only received their first dose. So,
Gordon's prediction for normality.
What do you mean, like full?
As it can, and bear in mind,
full normality, as in back to like 2019
festivals.
My prediction is that this summer will be the same as last summer.
Oh, okay. That's but that was terrible. So yeah, as in like
we'll have reduced restrictions.
Yeah, that's what Leo Varadkar said.
There still will be some. However, I think if the vaccine process rollout is sped up, coupled with the fact of the UK opening up, there will.
You think we'll have a staycation summer?
I think we'll be allowed to fly.
But they're talking flights. Yeah,
they're talking flights.
So that'd be different than last time.
Yeah, so the new system is the green light system, where green light passport, which is it's digital, so it lets you know if you've had the vaccine, if you have had COVID, whether you've recovered for it, and you fill it all out, and then you produce it at the airport, and it lets you fly within the EU. I assume that won't include the UK because they decided to leave. However, I think that could be what's going to happen. Now, I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on the Irish government in relation to opening up the economy and society due to the UK setting a date for the 21st. Now, the problem I envisage is Northern Ireland, the 6 counties are in the UK. So what happens when a nightclub opens in Belfast on the 21st of June?
Yeah.
Is there going to be a mass migration to the north for a session?
I'd say so.
Can they seal the borders? No, because it's against the Good Friday Agreement.
Is there ways around it?
I wouldn't say so. What's
the
way around it? You can't.
Checkpoints?
It's a porous border, like.
Yeah.
It's like pouring water into a sieve.
Are you saying that's the UK in general is just gonna put pressure on Ireland?
You have to, because we live on one island with a porous border. You can't seal that border. There's physically no way to seal
the UK
that.
are really making moves forward of this.
So there's no way to seal that border. So the thing about it is now that it comes a time as if the UK is fully open and the Northern Ireland is included in that.
Yeah.
Where does that leave the Republic? Like,
it's going to be
realistically in Donegal, how long does it take you to get to Derry?
Like an hour and a half.
Exactly,
maybe.
like.
Yeah.
You're telling me someone that close, if not closer, is going to drive over the border for a session?
I'd fucking drive over the border for a session.
I know you would.
I won't, but I would. But I won't.
That's the thing, like. But people will.
They definitely will.
But sure, even look there, like only a couple of months ago, Donegal and Derry were the highest.
Yeah.
COVID
Donegal's always the highest.
Donegal and Derry were the highest COVID infections. Look how close they are together. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah.
And I think that they're banking on getting a lot of people vaccinated within that time frame before the UK open up. How, I don't know, but it's above my pay grade.
Well, you heard it, guys. Gordon's prediction. We'll
give you
clip
that one
this and we'll see if
I'll give you
it
that one for
works
free.
out. So moving on from this, it just reminded me, they've announced UFC, whatever,
236.
236.
I'm not sure. I could be wrong
It's
again.
the first sport event with a full crowd back.
Where's that being held?
That is being held.
It's definitely Texas, California, or Florida. It's one of the
I
three.
think it is Texas for some reason.
It's definitely
It's
Texas.
one of them states.
Whenever there is a shit show, it's always Texas or Florida. No offense to anyone from Texas or Florida, but like the news that comes out of those states is just mind blowing.
Yeah,
mind blowing.
They're going ahead of it, and you know, I just like the way Dana's so like. He was the one that just, even when the pandemic was happening and there was like nothing going on at all, he was like, we're still making the UFC happen and we're still giving us something to watch. And I know personally for me, like some of the highlights of my lockdown were actually just staying up to watch UFC.
Cool,
You know?
I'll just go fuck myself then.
And spending time with Gordon, obviously.
It's not a compliment when it's forced, but anyway, moving on.
Moving on. But that just reminded me, and I've like had Gordon's opinion on this just off camera, but in April then there's the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight.
Go on.
Speaking of fighting, you know,
Yeah,
who do you think is going to win?
Ben Askren.
Why?
Because Jake Paul has fought two people that aren't boxers, and he only started boxing how long ago?
Yeah, 3-4 years ago.
Yeah. Ben Askren has been a professional fighter for how many years?
A long time. Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, I can't. Realistically, who of merit has he fought that has any technical fighting ability, that has ever taken a punch correctly?
This might be a really bad example, but if me and you, this is a bad example.
Choose your words wisely.
What I'm trying to say is that because I think boxing is just different from fighting.
Right.
Like, it's all about your hands and your movements. There's different rules. I think it's that simple. Whoever's been doing boxing more is just going to be more able for a technical boxing environment, and I don't think any of the other stuff matters.
Jake Paul has the technical ability of a sponge.
So do you think he's shit in general, or do you think he's just not been challenged yet?
No, I don't think he has a technical ability.
Yeah.
He throws a punch like a windmill.
Do you think?
Yeah. Look at it. Like look at any of his tapes. I don't claim to be an expert in fighting or anything like that.
Yeah. No. You have experience. You have experience.
I know. Kebab Lover is listening to this.
You have experience in boxing, a small bit. You know a bit about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Limited, right? But enough to comment on it. So do you think?
As they say, unless you've danced under the lights, you cannot comment. It's true. I just don't.
Have you danced under the lights?
I've danced under the lights in Coppers. There's a free shout out to Coppers. See you all in Coppers, lads, when this is all over.
Have you danced under the lights in Coppers?
Have I what, boy? Have I what?
Okay,
Look,
so do you think he's shit?
I do.
Or do you just think he hasn't met his match?
No, I think he's shit.
Do you think Ben Askren is good at boxing?
I think Ben Askren is a professional fighter. I think he's good.
Do you think fighting is the same as boxing?
It depends. Like, a street fight isn't the same as boxing. But
what part of being a professional fighter and wrestler can you take over into boxing?
Discipline.
Okay. In what sense?
So you have to be disciplined in any combat sport. It's easily transferable over.
Yeah. So what does that determine?
So
is that like determination? Like,
so what Ben Askren's credentials as a wrestler are.
Okay.
Are.
What are they?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Well, he was in the Olympics. Is he Olympic champion?
So so if he's an Olympic champion, that leads me to believe that he's got a technical ability. So
for wrestling,
yes, he has a technical ability for wrestling. But as you well know, if you've got an ability at something, if you look at any professional sports star, we'll say take LeBron James. Yes. So LeBron could have played football, but he chose basketball. There's countless athletes can do the same. I would be under the belief that you could transfer, if you're an Olympic champion at wrestling, you could transfer it. Now, you're not going to be a superstar. Case in point, like look at McGregor. McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather. Yes, Floyd Mayweather beat him.
Yeah.
but McGregor can still box.
Well, McGregor is a good striker. I don't think Ben Askren is a good striker. In fact, he's quite a slow striker. Now, what I gather from him is that he's very good at like smothering you and taking punches and just like being able to last and not giving up, which I think will work in his favor because I have watched a lot of people, professionals, talking about this just to kind of see what their insight was. And a lot of them say that Jake Paul is very good for, you know, the length of time that he's done it, and he is actually a better boxer than Ben. But for what I've been listening to is that Ben isn't actually going to box him. He's kind of going to smother him and take him into the late rounds, and I think then take him out, which I can see it when you talk about it like that, because yeah, Jake has fought like an NBA player that's smaller than him, Gibb, who's smaller than him, so of course he's going to beat the shit out of him, and like when he's slightly good. But yeah, I think them attributes will help Ben Askren when it comes to like actually fighting him.
Like realistically, when has Nate Robinson or Gibb taken a punch? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like, Ben Askren's been knocked out.
Has Ben got the ability to actually defeat him? Or
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Has he got the power to like knock him out?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. So your money's on Ben?
Yep.
Who's my money on?
Just say Jake Paul. Just admit it to the people.
I don't like... The thing is, I think a lot of people are like looking at this and forming their opinions on the fact that they don't like Jake Paul.
No, it's not even that. It's just... I watched his last fight against Nate Robinson. He literally walked into it like...
He did, yeah. But I think he looks quite good. I don't know. I'm really in two minds about this. I do think he's a lot better than he's getting credit for. And Mike Tyson seems to think very highly of him as well. And he knows a thing or two about boxing, you know, Mike Tyson.
That guy, the guy from The Hangover.
Yeah.
Iron
Guys,
Mike.
comment below, who do you think is going to win? Ben Askren or Jake Paul? Who you got? But it's funny because that's kind of the YouTube boxing world. But they just announced today that there's another boxing event.
Is there?
YouTubers versus TikTokers. And this is like a big American, you know, boxing event. And essentially it's beef that started between Bryce Hall and what's his name? Oh, I fucking forget his name. He does the family YouTube channel. Totally, his name slipped my mind. But yeah, they're doing a whole big card, YouTubers versus TikTokers, and then it's like Bryce Hall and all his mates. I wasn't asked.
Oh, this is shit.
Yeah,
that would have been fun.
I know.
I could have been in the crowd with a banner like that. Would it be a tag team event if we were involved?
Yeah, I think it would have to be.
Yeah, can we just get a TLC match?
But I was thinking we could do our own event.
Can we do a TLC?
Do you think that would do well?
I think so, yeah. But can we have a tables, ladders and chairs?
A what?
Can we do a tables, ladders and chairs match?
That's wrestling.
I know, yeah, but still, like tables, ladders and chairs.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
A few TikTokers, I wouldn't mind doing that too. So.
No, I have to honestly say this now. As far as I remember, Chris Clifford had the idea for it. Yeah.
Yeah. But what did he want to do? White collar boxing, right?
For charity.
Do you think that would do well?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you got like people watch certain people on TikTok, and if you got them to fight each other, like I'll put it this way, like how many people go at each other for beef on TikTok? Like,
yeah.
So like put them in a ring and see what happens.
I think so.
You know,
people love beef as it is, but then if you like actually just put them in a ring and let them fight each other, with all the beef leading up to it, like, oh my god, the only thing is maybe, I mean, how much of, right, you know, TikTok in Ireland, right, is quite small. So I think there's something like 200 or 300,000 TikTok users, which isn't loads, which means anyone that has over 1 million, you know, most of their audience is actually based somewhere else.
Yeah.
So there's not big demand, but then how much of that 200, 300,000 are all like kids? You know? But
in saying that, like, how many of Bryce Hall's are kids? Yes, I know
it's America, so it's millions.
I know it's a bigger pool, like, but if you look at his demographic, I guarantee it's all kids.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. Same in Novak, like.
Yeah, no, it probably is.
But I think, I do think there's people would pay to watch people fight each other.
Well, look, Irish TikToker boxing match. Who are you pairing up? Not you. Who are you pairing up?
Oh, in general,
Yeah.
is it both genders or?
Well, yeah, we can do both genders. You
I'd
can't have two different genders fighting each other.
Oh, obviously not.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No, I meant
Like, you can't do Nevo and random section in there.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Well, that's beef. I don't know.
Or
do you want to name one and I'll... No, you name one.
See, I'm trying to think off the top of my head who would be in that.
So, who have you got? Jim Flano.
Yeah.
Who would you get him against?
See, Jim gets on with everyone.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. So, what I think we should do
Okay.
is put a question box up and get people to suggest that.
Okay.
Because
I would like to experiment with some...
Look straight out, like if I turn around and say X versus Y, they're going to see this because it's going to be on TikTok, and they're going to be like, "Oh my God, where did you think that we were beefing?" Like, and then they're going to come for the unproblematic ones, which is Travis and I. Like, that's exactly what's going to happen.
I'll name a few. I don't mind.
Okay, go for it. You die on that hill, my friend.
Well, give me some names. Who have we got? Who are the big Irish names? Okay, you know who I'd like to see? Shamey McDonough versus Jack McCann. That'd be good.
Shamey's actually a boxer, as far as I know.
So it's Jack.
He's an Irish boxer.
But Jack's in army.
Mm.
You tell me that's not a good.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah,
they're kind of similar enough.
Shout out to Shamey and Jack.
Shout out to the two of you. That's my first lineup. I'd put them there, and I think that'd be a good scrap.
I think you'd be a bit of a Don King now, so keep going while you're at it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, give me some more names. We could do a girl next.
Right, go on.
Who's a girl TikToker? Fuck, I don't know. You could do like Nevo and Miriam or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Friends.
Yeah. I'm really struggling to think of Irish TikTokers.
Yeah. This is where I was at, like, when you asked me.
Who else is there?
Like, if you just think to the Go House.
The Go House, yeah. You got Ryan Marr. Ryan Marr versus Jim Flano. Yeah?
I think they get on. They get on very well. I don't think they'd fight.
Doesn't mean they can't fight.
Oh, it does. I'm not going to fight my buddy, like. I'm not going to fight my buddy. That's like me.
Are there any guys that are actually beefing on Irish TikTok?
Surprisingly, no.
Oh.
No, I don't think. Well, if they are, I haven't seen it, but we could check that page.
Yeah. There's a gossip page.
Yeah, but I don't think so. I genuinely don't. I think it's all quiet at the minute. Yeah, I'm open to correction on that, though.
You could do. Let me see. Who's buff? You could do. Just name me one buff TikToker, one that works out.
Travis.
You could do me versus Robert Zujan.
Oh.
Something like that.
I know who my money's on. To be fair, that's something I would buy the ticket to.
I'm not going. You could tell me to don't be a pussy there. Guys, let us know who you would like to see fight on out of Irish TikTok.
Who would you put me against?
Who would I put you against? I would put you against someone like maybe Chris Clifford.
Oh, Chris would batter me.
Would he?
Yeah.
Gordon's pretty ropey. He's pretty strong.
Chris would batter me. Go on.
Yeah?
Go again, yeah.
Go again. I don't know why I'm struggling to think of names for some reason.
He just doesn't want to embarrass me.
It's the fucking wine. I've drank too much wine. Anyways, let us know your suggestions. Who would you put me against?
I have a few.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, let's hear 'em.
I have a few. The gentleman you were speaking about before.
Which one?
Who stole your content?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Will I name him?
No, we won't.
I would definitely fight him.
Yeah. I think that's top. I think that would be top of the list for you. Yeah.
I'd batter him. Anyone else?
Yeah, you know the other one as well.
Do I?
Yeah.
Give me a clue.
You know exactly who I'm thinking.
Oh, I do. Sorry, I do.
Yeah.
You know what? If you want us to do like another talk about this on the Patreon, we'll definitely do it.
Yeah,
we'll spill a bit more beans because we don't want to come on and just shit talk everyone. But yeah, there's
we're unproblematic.
You know what? Next time I'll bring a list because I had this down to talk about and then my mind blanked when it came to thinking about TikTokers for some reason.
It always does.
Yeah, it always does. But so that's happening in June, I think. TikTok.
I think you should get on that organising.
I would love to do it. Let us know below who we should pair up, guys.
Someone is definitely going to say the two of you should fight each other, or else they'll tell us to kiss each other.
Well, I know which one I'll do. I'll fight him.
Yeah, okay. Right.
But yeah, no, my mind just blanked when it came to TikTokers. But yeah, we're keeping it short and sweet this week, just because it's Paddy's Day.
And we have things to do.
We have lots of things to do. But we do have this drunk cast coming, I promise you.
Man just wants to be locked.
I want to be locked all the time, but I want to get Gordon locked. I want to get Martin locked. Martin's here, and we're going to try and include him more as well. Not try and include him more, but he's been in quarantine. He's been in mandatory quarantine, so we have to keep our distance and stuff. So
that was another that was another reason actually that we weren't doing anything, because obviously I was doing the shopping and stuff for them. Yeah, no, it's been we can't obviously tell you guys everything, but yeah. When someone in your house is quarantined and stuff, it just kind of puts everyone limited, and everyone has to be. Obviously they have to isolate, and you can't be in contact with them, so you have to set aside certain times of the day and rotas for the rooms in the house and stuff like that, so you don't come into contact with them and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, we've been good boys. But we'll have a good fat one for you next week. We'll also have more bonus content, drunk casts, and all that stuff. Please keep supporting and share the video. Thank you guys so much for listening. It's been emotional and educational. Hope you had a great Paddy's Day.